G'day guys, David here again for step 2 of influencer marketing. In this module, we're going to touch on engaging our influencers. So last module, we actually looked at searching for those influencers using that fantastic Instaquate software. Now we're going to actually look at those individual results that we've got and look at reaching out to them in order to get a shout out on Instagram. So bringing ourselves over to that Instaquake dashboard again, where we've got all those search results there. The best thing that I'd suggest here to do is really choose out the ones that you want to reach out to, that have got the high engagement rates, that have got the average, higher average like posts, and firstly seeing if they've got a contact email address so that you can, email them directly. So really separate the ones that you can email directly, separate the ones, as I suggested last time, that you have to reach out via Instagram direct message, because that's going to be a little bit of a different process. So once we decided the ones that we're going to reach out, we've got their email addresses. What we usually do is that we create a bit of a template on the email that we're going to send to them. And I'm just going to show you briefly here what this may look like. So as you can see here, for us, because we're again in the in the sort of fitness niche, we've created a template that is based around reaching out to influencers that are, athletes or fitness orientated in the bodybuilding scene, so forth. So ours would look similar to this. Again, you guys can recreate something very similar to this and just tweak it to whatever niche you may be in. So we've got, hey, athlete's name. My name is your name from XYZ company. We are really impressed with what you've got achieved with your Instagram account, and you may even want to elaborate a little bit further just so it seems a little bit more personalized, so you're not just coming across like you've just spammed a heap of Instagram accounts. So, maybe pick up something that's really specific to their account or their images that you've noticed on their page. We can see that you have a great variety of images and engage well. XYZ Company is an Australian-born gym accessories brand. We produce XYZ products designed perfectly for the gym, and we also have other accessories and apparels you can try. Now, we'd love to introduce ourselves to your followers as well. Again, tweak this so it's applicable to your niche, your products. We'd love to work with you. We'll be launching our new XYZ products, and we would be grateful for you to be a part of it. So I believe we wrote this for when we're actually launching a new product range previously. Would you like to get one of our XYZ products in exchange for a few photos or maybe a video of you using it? Please feel free to check out our website. Obviously include your website. You'd post to your Instagram, and we'd also repost on our page. If yes, please provide your mailing address, including postcode and telephone number, so I can arrange shipment. We'd also love your feedback of your products so we know that you're on the right track, we're on the right track, and continue to deliver a high quality product. Regards, David, XYZ team member. Now, what you might notice about this particular script is that we're not actually asking to, offering to pay money. We're actually offering to give a product in return for a shout out. And that's how we like to generally approach our influencers first. We like to say, hey, listen, this is our brand. This is what our product offering is. Can we offer you a product in exchange for a shout out, a picture, a video, or a view on your Instagram? And initially that will engage in that conversation. Now, 9 times out of 10, if they're a high level influencer, they're going to come straight back and they're going to say, hey, listen, this is my prices, which is fine because it gives you a bit of a working point to go off of. But initially, we like to send that out because it just engages in that conversation, also engages, hey, is this person an influencer that requires money, or they're happy to do a shout out in return for products. Now, like I said, you'll generally find a lot of the higher level influencers that have got, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of followers. They're going to ask for cash straight up. And I've paid up to $2,000. I'm shameful to say this. I've paid up to $2,000 for a shout out. Didn't get me my initial return. However, I believe the exposure and the brand building, awareness of it all sort of paid back its dividends. However, that initial upfront cash didn't necessarily get my money back. However, it was a great brand building awareness activity. But on the back end of that, we did a heap of smaller mid-level influencers where we reached out and we got a lot of them agreeing just to receive products in returns for shout outs, which is fantastic for building our brand, getting our social awareness and that branding out there, across multiple new audiences. So I highly recommend you guys getting a long list of, say, mid to low range influencers. When I say mid to low range influencers, anyone from, say, 10,000 followers with good engagement all the way up to 100,000 followers with good engagement. Tackle those guys, see if you can get shout outs in return for products. And also try your luck with a few high-end influencers that are requiring cash for a shout out. Again, they're great for getting that brand awareness and they're great for getting that exposure, and you may make those sales off that front end acquisition. However, not all of us have got the budget to pay that money to those big influencers. So, tackle some of those smaller guys, and really try and get that brand awareness and, a few influencers under your belt, and get that practice of just, locating and approaching and, getting these influencers on board and making them brand advocates of the products that you've got to offer. Okay, guys, I look forward to seeing you in our next module, which is basically, managing and developing those relationships with the influencers. Thank you.